Good afternoon. Oh, sorry. Let me get this. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. I post a song that that Hal Davis. Let me give you the history first. That how this is the name of the song is Windows of the World. I'm gonna give you a little history, then y'all understand what I'm talking about. The legendary great songwriter back in the I said late 50s going into the 70s. They wrote for everybody, but everybody know they wrote for the great Dionne Warwick is songwriting crew. The great Hal Davis and Burt Bacharach. That's the ones, once you go to San Jose and other songs, the great song Dionne Warwick saying that. I'm not saying Dionne had some saying of it, she did, but those are the guys that wrote some big hits really back in the '60s. Not just Dionne Warwick, but they know as Dionne, they wrote for Dionne Warwick. So Dionne got a lot of hits with them, also other groups too. So I might do an underrated music talk on the great Hal Davis and Burt Bacharach. Well, anyway, like get back what I'm saying. They wrote a song, uh, "Windows of the World." Now I believe that came out like in the mid '60s towards the mid '60s towards the late '60s, something like that. We're gonna go by those that time. Then a few years later, the late great Isaac Hayes re did a did his own thing on it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to read the last part of the song, but I did post a song in the chat, so y'all will know. And also, this is part two because I did part one last year. It's on my secondary channel, the number one grinder, real talk and everything. Um, so y'all can find that on part one. The Herschel time, my late father. Hold on, y'all. The late father, Herschel N. Thomas. That's the first one. That's gonna be on the number one grinder, real talk. So y'all go check that out. Then um so y'all I'm gonna read that. I wrote the wrong words and everything. The latter part of the song and everything. So that's a treat I'm gonna get to y'all. Um, if he would have been living, he would have been on to the let's see. I gotta count y'all to this. Hmm. He would have been 96 if he would have been living on his birthday. He was born on December 24th, Christmas Eve, 1927. Um, and I did a tribute last year, but it's gonna be something different. It's gonna be something different than talking to my father. I'm just letting you know. I know that we bump heads a lot. We was living that, and I could say the last year and a half was the closest I got. Me and you got together, and brother She, thanks for coming. Always appreciate you, brother. Always appreciate you. And I just want to let you know that everything that you showed me that plays a bigger role in my adult life. That along the way, people had hurt me. I had to get out some circumstances that some of it wasn't even my fault. Um, Ebo Sosa in the building. Thanks for coming, brother. I send the link. I send the link to your chat. I mean, to your text. I send it. So you want to go check it out? Let me know. Shout out to Ebo Sosa and now I'm saying, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secret on social media. And this is a tribute to my father, my late father, Herschel N. Thomas. And I did it like I did last year. Like I said before, it's on my secondary channel, the number one grinder, Real Talk. So back to that, they be coming after your knee, baby, dad, trying to make me as a savage. I got married and that didn't work out enough. I hold my own, even like I've been in relationships, but Dad, I'm with the miss now, you know, and she had been comfort to my life, you know. But I could tell you one thing, you're about masculinity, and I know you from the South and everything, and you know, and along the way, I had made great paths in my life. Maybe it's not noticed in wide scale, Dad. Like you always say, make your mark. It don't have to be big scale, but it can lead up to. So throughout the years, I ran into YouTube and Facebook. The message gave my message out about the truth, Dad. You know, I met some good people along the way. Brother Sheed and Ebo Sosa had hold me down, Dad. I made some great brothers, brother Big Duke, brother Gold Professor, and and a few others. And I met some great sisters too. Sister Coco Tina and Sheila. And let me read. I forgot. She Stay Sleep TV and Tom Malone. You know, and I made some great sisters too. Um, like I said, Sheila and Sister Beach and a few others. Well, along the way, Dad, people on here trying to give me problems, Dad. Trying to make your knee baby son as a sucker. Trying to make it seem that I don't know what I'm talking about. Trying to make it seem that my existence don't count. But I show him, Dad, like you always told me, do it your way. But let him know that you right what you doing. Let him know that you here for a purpose. Even though you have to go through trials and tribulation. Us black men still always go through trials and tribulation. Even though that you had a hard time with women, but you showed me how to respect women. You always told me that be better than you. And now I want to say thank you for the last year and a half of your life to instilling me. I know you instilling me back then. You say that. And I just want to let you know that I'm doing this in remembrance of you to let people know that, hey, us black men, we ain't gonna get it right all the time, but we gonna get it right, you know. And I miss our talks. I miss I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. See y'all tomorrow. Make 34 years that I lost Dad. 34 years. And when you had people say that, oh, you can cope with death and everything. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it is. You got to cope with it, but it's hard. You know, it's hard. You know, especially when the things that your parents had given you the tools to succeed, and they not there to see your success. It's hard. It's hard when you before I met the miss you when you by yourself. I'm not talking about the brothers that I name and even like the ones I'm close to in social media. I'm not talking about them. They extended family. They the one hold me up and everything. So I'm not talking about y'all know who y'all are and everything. But for me, I had to walk alone a lot of times, Dad. There's at times that I figure, you know how we get that is this the end of the road, but by your sayings and then your jewels and everything kept me going. Besides mommy too. They trying to make your knee baby sons a sucker, man. The devil is on the loose, Dad, and the devil's still on the loose. But I stand on the truth. That's what people fail to understand. You gotta stand on truth, you know. But my late with Dad, you always come up with concepts, and that's how I learned that from you. He said, and so I come up with my own concepts of helping people and to do the best I can, you know, to able to help wherever I learn first and give to others. Some of it people listen to it. Some majority of the times it got burnt outside social media, even inside social media. But I do the work, and that's what my late father taught me: do the work. Because sometimes you stand for what's right, you're going to be by yourself. There's always just be a few understand. But it's always easy to stand on the side. What's wrong? There's quite a few people in this world right now. We in society, they so sensitive. They don't want to be accountable with certain things. They say they believe in God, but they go in contrary. They don't believe in marriage, like brother Chiwi here and brother Evil, so they both married. They don't even believe in that, and they say that's a failure, an institution. And there's no such thing spiritual institution. There's no such thing culture institution that goes into marriage. Ain't no such thing death do its part and everything. And and the man and women how sexual don't exist and everything. You see some of our people get caught up in it. Oh, it don't exist and everything. And there are some people that they don't believe in families and stuff. And sometimes I got caught up in it. I do believe in families. And they say there's no such thing family. And I understand when you get burnt too many times, that's what happened. Our younger brothers and sisters in our community. Throughout humanity too. But Dad, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard that to get through this contest sometimes, Dad. Live by yourself. You know how it is, Dad. When you live. You want to live freely. I mean, people want to live freely, but that ain't the case. So you take your chance. You got to take care of business. You got to pay bills. You got to make sure food in the house and everything. Now I'm with the miss right now, so that's her second home. I got to make sure she's good. But I know I'm taking a chance, go to the library, read up and get the knowledge and whatever knowledge I can, conquer and make it grow within myself and pass it others. I know I'm taking a chance because I know they don't want us to live. They want us to be gone. But I ain't saying I ain't trying to go. Family, where I got this from, when I said I ain't afraid of the evil system, I'm not afraid of that. I don't care about the people in this evil system. I don't care about y'all. Y'all can't do nothing to me. What else you could do to me? And I got that the will from my late father and other family members on his side of the family. Well, get back to you, Dad. I got me an apartment. I know that, you know, I wasn't with the ex no more in New York, Dad. And I had to move 2012, get out there June 1st, 2012, Dad. And I stayed with your stepson, Mark. He took me in, brother. That's my older brother. That's from my mother's side, but he always considered dad his father. So we gonna call his dad. I ain't gonna say his step. But he took me in, and September I moved out, Dad, and I got my own place, and I'm still suffering from that. And um, what your other half had to talk to me. Had to say, hey, that's her loss and everything. I had to go get through that, Dad. And oh, I'm sorry. Before that, Dad, you lost your grandson back in 2009, Dad. That hurt. No, I need you then. And that was like during the time that was almost come to find that was like over 20 years, y'all, that I lost my father at that time, 89, 99. Yeah, over 20 years at that time, And they got 13 years, 14 years later, we're 14 right now, we've been living, my late son and little JT. And you speed it up here, you lost your other son, poor Thomas, 2021. And I had losses in my life that is dear to me, for Muhammad's the one, my brother, she stay asleep, his father, passed away New Year's Eve, and almost 2 years ago. And shout out to She Stay Sleep TBN, Papa Ross. And I don't know, that seems like the ones that I love, the ones that been there for me is gone. But you always taught me, like, stand, be a man. You don't go through emotions. It's all right. Just learn how you come out of it. And I know I came through the time that a man cannot really speak how he feels. He just gotta just suck it up. And the sad thing about it, that is still here. Got a lot of men out here, especially us, especially black men, acting funny. They moving funny, Dad. They not moving masculinity how we are. They not moving in code. They don't believe in brotherhood. They don't believe watching out for each other. There are some brothers is doing it. Brother Ebo Sosa and She Stay Sleep. Brother She, we here. We got Big Duke and shout out to brother BMT and others. But I'm talking, man, I ain't gonna talk about outside, but in the space that they funny. And brother Charles Faulkner too. Shout out to brother Charles Faulkner. But but the rest, majority of them after that, they very funny. Now the ones that I know, y'all know who you are. So if I don't mention your name, y'all know who you are. So, brother Clarence McLean, and y'all know who you are. You know what I mean? And you know they move funny, Dad. Your knee baby son, hopefully live to see 57 years on my life. That you and your mother gave birth to me June 4th, 1966. They move funny. They moving funny, Dad. If you would have been living, you wouldn't even like it. You wouldn't even like it. Like the brothers in here, he also put the fire. You wouldn't even like. You would have loved them. You would have adopted the brothers I mentioned. You would have adopted him as your son. Hey, make sure you take care of him now. He's a special one. He's different, but he's special. You would have loved him, Dad. They've been extended family. They move funny, Dad. Man, they Dad, they softer than cereal, Dad. They was soft, what I mean? They gullible. And the ones like the brothers I mentioned and a few, and They ain't moving like that. They let their woman talk to them any way they want. Let them play their manhood. Got a lot of them are simps. Dressing, coarse dressing. You got a lot of them, also a lot of them, they want to be hard and something they not. And the sad thing about it, they want to abandon our culture. That the ones that set forth for us. They don't even want to respect a good black woman that is there for them. That. And these women, these women are just treacherous too. You would have been like shaking your head. I know wherever you at, you just like you have to be kidding. Yeah, dad, it's crazy, dad. I mean, trying to play your knee baby son. Don't know what he talking about. You got a lot of these men in here. They just want to recycle information and try. And then when you call on and nah, ain't what the even they had information to betterment us as a people. They want to give it to few ones, but they don't want to spread out in the space. I understand outside of space that we can talk about that, but I'm talking about inside of space that they moving funny, dad. And the sad thing about it is, there's men in our age acting funny, and we supposed to be the standard to help the young brothers. What you think the young brothers doing right now? But the one good thing about it, that what they doing, these brothers calling them out, and then what they doing, they see what it is. They don't want to be bothered. There's no more elders and like hardly no elders in the community. So brothers like yo, need baby son like me. I had to be OG/elder, dad. Because elders want to be they want to be in glory days, dad. They don't want to sit down and understand that they have knowledge of wisdom, acquire knowledge of wisdom, and help and aid and preserve, be encouraging, that ain't no such thing no good woman, ain't no such thing no good man. And you got these no good brothers. I call them parasite. I coined this show too. I coined it parasite scholars, dad. A lot of parasite scholars in this piece, dad. They're only just recycling negativity, trying to get that imaginary vagina, dad. I ain't gonna disrespect anybody. Vagina. No, they can't get it, dad. We talk about that too. How these no good men, how these no good men want to trick. But also, I understand that there are some black men want to leave because some of these black women ain't no good. And there are some people in the space. Oh, they shouldn't go there outside in the United States. They should make it fit. I told them, you have to go find happiness. You got to go find happiness. And just a few doing it. There's some black men, they cannot do business in the United States, so they go over there and find business and they prosper and everything. We gotta talk about that too, y'all. We gotta talk about success stories. This space is so much driven. It's so much driven of negativity, so much driven of popularity. Yeah, dad. It's crazy. And they say that can't get things right. You can get things right. Just gotta get back on code. You gotta get back. Gotta get back, be as men. Be accountable as men. And now you show me that us as a people, we got to be accountable too. Men and women need to be accountable. That means I'm talking to the people now. So that's what I get it from my late parents. Women got to be accountable, and the men got to be accountable. That's what I got it from. But some of these men, that they don't even have these women be accountable or nothing. They let them do whatever they want. And even the brothers that stepped up and said, you got to be accountable, they get screamed on, dad. Our men don't stand for nothing. Majority of us don't stand for nothing, yo. Only just a few get dogged out. A few just don't get noticed. Nothing, dad. Just a few just want to be men. Some of these men in this space, bunch of puss. They say they got love for you, but they ain't got no love for you. If you don't have those counts in your space, if you do not have a certain amount of number on your in your channel, or if you don't know the big people, or you ain't nobody. I'm somebody. When they keep on recycling the money with themselves instead of spread it down. That they been doing this. I know they have been doing it in your time, but they ain't nothing changed. It just modernized that. And people here, like I said, I ain't gonna be long, man. I just want to pay my respects to my dad. So your new baby son is doing the work. And I'm gonna keep on doing the work. I'm gonna keep on encouraging. I'm still gonna stand against the evil sister, and I'm still gonna stand. I'm gonna believe in Jehovah. I'm always gonna believe in Jehovah, no matter what. But also, I'm still gonna stand up for our people. And that's never gonna change because they still disfranchised, Dad. In this world, they still think we last, Dad. We last, Dad. Check it out. And our own people is down with it, Dad. See, we here. We last. We practically patent everything in this world. The black man and the black woman died, and they said we last. And these fools believe it though. You got men disrespect other men, Dad, in social media. But you will not hold other women that is toxic, right? Yeah, Dad. They dogging us out, Dad, the good ones. But I'ma tell your fools, I want people to look at me very, very carefully. I know y'all know your man. I know I'm on the public scene. And I don't have no problem tell you this. Come see me. To disrespect another black man and be around toxic women and women. Shame on y'all. Your destruction is coming. Believe that. And the righteous ones here, we don't want you here. Be in the box and rock. Yeah, that's so they trying to come after JT. The number one grinder. Yeah, you should know how to grind, Dad. Yeah. I be grinding ever since I was a baby. You know that? I wasn't born in no house or nothing. I was born in an apartment, but my late mother and father made it. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So I'm on that to make it do. Gotta make it do, family. Whatever little you have, you gotta make it do. And don't worry, it's gonna last. But you gotta know it though, yo. You know, Dad, hey, I got that masculinity. I got that well-rounded warrior spirit. Yeah, I got that. Yo, I got that. I got that eye of the truth. Yeah, yeah. I got that thick listening. And got this. Let all that manifest and try to do what's right. I don't get it right all the time, yo. I know I don't get it right, but I'm on a working process, yo. I'm on a working process, you know? And that's the thing about it. So I just want to let you know that eyes love to talk. Thank you for coming. I just want to let you know that I love you. And again, I'm just saying tomorrow makes 34 years he's been gone. And I miss you, Dad. And he passed away March 23rd, 1989. And But like I said, they trying to come after your need baby son. I'm holding it down. In your will. I'm holding it down. Get all that. I was rep New York. Get all that. Black man, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. But like I said, this it. But I got a special for y'all. Again, let me say this again. I know Eyes Love to Talk came in and everything. The legendary Hal Davis and Burt Bacharach. They said who was them? They are the excellent songwriters. Like they came out, I think, the mid 50s, but they started making their mark really the like late 50s, but really in the 60s. They wrote mostly all their hits for Dionne Warwick and other people too. Legendary. The late Burt Bacharach and Hal Davis. Well, a lot of hits. Shout out to Brother Pastor. And they make this song Windows of the World. I don't know who's saying it first, but it's a few versions came up in it. But the late great Isaac Hayes, I think, like I said before, I think that song came out mid '60s towards the late '60s. Between those periods, don't know what year, but between that period. But Isaac Hayes, a few years later, did his version of the Windows of the World. Now, Burt Bacharach, I forgot his name is Burt Bacharach. They did like the hits of Burt Bacharach and stuff. Um, Ronald Isley, I think, believe 2 years ago, sang that song "Windows of the World." Now, I'm not gonna play. I wrote the last the vid and everything. The late great Isaac Hayes had put his saying on it. But the song's "Windows of the World," but originally who wrote it is the late I think Hal Davis. He passed. The late great Hal David, and I believe Burt Bacharach. He's still living. So the name is "Windows of the World." He said, "Are you?" And this for you, Dad. This for everybody. And I gotta take this because it's gonna be moving. So excuse me. I'm gonna turn it back on. Turn it back on, y'all. So "Windows of the World are covered with rain, reflect too much pain. Windows of the world. Too many men are dying. Windows of the world. Even the angels are crying. Let's get a peace. Let's get peace a chance. Thinking about the little children. Yeah. Let the sun shine through. Let turn black sky once blue. Let me read it again. Let's turn the blue skies once again blue. Let's get peace a chance. Please think about the little children. Too, too many men are dying. Mothers, daughters, and sisters and father crying. Let the sun, let the sun shine through. Give peace a chance. That's what I stand for. That's what I stand for all these years. And it never changed. But I post a song in the chat. I want you to go hear that of the late great Isaac Hayes, but he was not the first one did it. But I feel I'm prejudiced, so that's the best version I heard. I heard all the versions, but those are shorter versions. That version was like over, I think it was 5 minutes and 40 some seconds. And and too many men are dying, yo. We killing each other, y'all. Over nothing, yo. We let other men destroy us, yo. Mothers, daughters crying, fathers crying, yo. That's what I stand for all these years. Ever since I was very little. Always gonna fight for families. Our family. That's for you, Dad. Let's give peace a chance. In this space, they want to see destruction of the black man tearing other black men down. There's women tear other women down. You got women in this space. They want to abort the black boy that baby that come out, a boy come out as a baby, wherever. And they want to kill him. Still, women raping little boys. You got women rape little girls, and you still got men do treacherous things to little to people because they don't want no peace. Because there's a roaring lion. That's the devil. They don't want peace from God. Those are the unrighteous ones that need to be destroyed. Windows of the world, huh? We still live in windows of the world. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use. So, damn, thank you for giving me a chance to be a man. And even though tomorrow makes 34 years it haven't been, I love you. I know that we never really, but I took the lessons that you give me and it helped me a lot. And I hope that y'all cherish your fathers. I know we always say we cherish our mothers. That is true. Hey, yo, I'm with that. You know what I mean? Hey. Hey, cherish your moms. Hey, I agree with that. But we don't talk enough cherish our fathers. That some of them had to be mothers too. That some they had to take care of their kids because sometimes some of these women ain't did them right. But we don't want to talk about those stories though, right? But I'm talking about the stories. I don't have no problem talking about us men be accountable. I don't have no problem with that. But my late father was all about accountability. Just as my late mother. Always accountability with the man or woman. Gotta be accountable to 'em. But we in the windows of the world. Let's clean that up. Let's save our children. Even like if you don't want peace, give them peace. Get them a head start. Get them our history, how we are as the people. We resilient people. That's my father one. Us as black African descent, we are resilient people. We strong people. We come from kings and queens. Let's identify our DNA again. You know? Tired of seeing our men dying. Tired of seeing our women dying for nothing. Tired of our men get 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 done for nothing. Our women get done for nothing. Tired. When it's going to be time that we're going to advocate for that against that, so we bring it back to the fold. That's my father always been like that. Always help the one that the society had thrown away. He always helped. That's how I got that from him. But thank y'all. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. This is the last of no. Hold on. No. Hold on for 1 second. This the last my father, my late father, Herschel N. Thomas, part two. Part
God
one.
the Son's Father is God the Father. By the way, you have 6 new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
No. I'm at somebody's house, so you know. But my LDBC brother, thanks for coming. If I say this, salute to my family, the underrated one family. Salute to the LDBC family. I've been rolling with them years, still family. LDBC, that stands for Lions Den Box Community, also basketball community. Shout out to y'all, always thank you, and also shout out to hashtag TWT family. Big Dog is my LDBC brother right here. That's fam right there. And so shout out to everybody, Jack, and thank y'all. Let's clean up shadows of the world because what they doing right now, they just want to make us not seeing it. It'd be a dirty shadow, so they could do things to us they don't supposed to. Let's clean it up, so it'd be a clear shadow, and we can clean the people up in this world, so it could be a better place, especially for us as a people. On behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Believe that. I've been putting it down for a long time. Respect my existence. And Dad, I miss you. I know it's gonna be hard for me tomorrow. But like you always say, we gotta get through it, son. Gotta get through it. There's another challenge you gotta make, son. Come on. Let's go. That's what my father would tell me. Really father would tell me. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Have a good night. The ones that come in, you gotta catch it on the rewind. Gotta catch it on the rewind. And let me hit y'all react. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Cause y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all came here and I appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Let me get myself together here. I might go out with the miss tonight. I don't know. Depends, but I'm gonna get myself together and everything. But thank y'all. Love you too. Love you back. Thank y'all so much. And us as a people, I'm talking throughout humanity. But let me tell you this. Hey, us as a people, the black man, the black woman, let's bring our family back. And I know it's gonna be hard because society, wants together. It's up to us to bring it back. Let's be that clear shadows in the world. Let's let the world know when we the righteous ones. We the original people. We gonna clean it up. And the ones who not want to fall line on that, you're gonna the unrighteous ones gonna get done. And even the ones that looks like us, y'all gonna get done too. Remember that. Remember that. Thank y'all. God, thank y'all so much. Have a blessed night. Peace to y'all and your families. This one is Ghost. Be well, y'all. Be well. Love you, Dad.